All right. I did a little thing. So I should be good to go. I was just reading through the script again. So you just want me to have the video call open and not the actual Twitch tab, right? I mean, I guess I could have both open, but whatever you prefer to focus on. Let me open up the chat then, since I have the script and the other thing. Matthew, your timing is terrible. Let me open it up. Neku was about to start without having anybody there. The man's crazy. Let me get it open. And then I have to advertise it on my own server, so give it a second. It's good public advertisement. slow man. You were about to start without a judge. I don't want to hear from you. All right. Now, if you'd like to start, Mr. Cuckface, go ahead. I won't be able to see what you're typing in chat. Well, we already started. Neku, this is unprofessional. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second practice round of Twitch Art Battles. My name is Foxy Joel, and I'll be joining me is our judge Neku, who has never spoken a single word in his entire life. In fact, when he was born, his mouth and tongue was just so underdeveloped that it never actually developed fully, so he hasn't been able to speak any words since the start of his life. It's very unfortunate, and that's why he's so bad at communicating. Anyways, if you don't know, Twitch Art Battle is an event created in the spirit of fun for artists to go head-to-head to see who can create a piece of artwork that most closely matches their theme within 20 minutes. Participants will be judged on their idea of the piece, creativity, which is the uniqueness and style, efficiency with the amount of struggling, storytelling, the ability to portray the theme, and readability, if the piece is easy to understand. Now, that's a lot of things, and I'm sure most of you didn't even understand anything I just said, so we're breaking it down into 5 different way. We finally figure out who wins, and then you can just shout like rednecks with shotguns in the air and being happy. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our competitors. Now, we have Rel, which is the proper pronunciation of the name. It's actually hypercell spelled backwards, but as you can see, it's very confusing. And we have Kringle. So, hopefully, we'll do our best today. Now, let's roll for our 2-part theme for this battle. If it's laggy, that means it works. So don't worry about that. That means we're doing a good job. And let us spin the wheels of destiny, as properly said. Hopefully they spin correctly. Look, it's going. That's pretty impressive. And it looks like we have Autumn and Unknown. I don't know what Unknown means, but hey, I mean, I guess that fits with the theme. So now our artists will have to go ahead and head back to their artist stations, which is, basically where they draw. I don't know why I said stations, but it's the same thing. It's for flavor text, really. And hopefully we can get started. Remember, you have 20 minutes to work on your drawing, so go ahead and start. I'd like to also take a minute to let everybody know, if you guys want to see more of Twitch Art Battles, feel free to hit the follow button. And maybe if you want to see us grow more, you can also give us a host. It's always appreciated. We don't have any other social media besides this, but we also have a Discord server. I don't know why that's public, but I mean, we have it, I guess, if you want to join. Or if you're thinking about you want to participate in Twitch Art Battles, you can join the Twitch Art Battles Discord server to see if you can become one of the contestants. There's no prize, but it's fun. And from this point onwards, if anything bad happens, it's not my fault. That's all on our producer, who shall not be named, Necro. So this is all flavor right now. This is all just the enjoyment of producing a game show. It's easy to consume. That's the fun part of it. You can't blame me, chat. I have done nothing wrong. I'm just the guy who's dancing like a monkey in front of everyone while everything else works behind the scenes. Oh. Is it working? Do we have it on both screens? The Twitch art call, the art call just got Neku. Where have you gone? You're leaving me alone, dude. Chat's gonna eat me. I'm scared. So we ran into technical difficulties. Now, if I was in control of the music, you'd hear the copyrighted technical difficulties music, which is probably Benny Hill. Apparently, I'm not in control of that, so we're not going to go through that, and you're just going to have to listen to whatever's playing right now, because I don't know what the music is. I muted the bot. It wasn't anime girls, and it wasn't in another language, so I couldn't listen to it. Physically, mentally, it just wouldn't work for me. As you all know, being a weeaboo is a full-time job. See, I'm the one who's gonna get hurt, not Neku. Neku's behind the scenes. You can't, you don't know what he's fucking up right now. It's all me. I'm the one in front of everybody. I'm getting hit with tomatoes while the producer in the back is laughing and looking at me. I'm just a victim. You guys can't hurt me like this. Well, I guess while we're waiting, we can check out both of the artists a little bit more in depth. So if you guys would like, I'm not biased at all. I know both of the artists, mainly Bro. I don't really know. But I like Kringle's tenacity. So if you guys want to check them both out, their links are upon the screen. So if you'd like to give them a follow, they both do amazing work. And they're both great artists, so you might as well. Go faster, I'm stalling for time. Or has already got his knife out. I'm not ready for this. I didn't sign up to die on this. Can we like cut to a tentacle? All right, hold on. After this, did it work again? All right, listen here, boys. I'd say we cut our losses, we kidnap everyone in chat, and we sell them on the black market. That way we at least make some kind of profit for this game show that we're working on. Chat, all right, I'm going to need everyone in the chat to get in the bag. We're going to take you out on a little festivity. Maybe go out and maybe get in the car, hop in the bag, whichever you prefer, whatever's comfortable for you. And maybe you won't see your family ever again. But hey, some of you might think that's a plus. So, heads up. Maybe sell yourself for tabs. It might be a good idea. And you never know how much you're worth until you finally get sold on the black market, kids. That's something you should keep in mind with you for the rest of your life. Where's the fighting? Dude, I don't know. Well, at this point, this late stage in the game, we might as well open up a side tab and just bring up any kind of hentai or erotic that you prefer to see. That's a real word? Look it up. Erotic. Or, you know what? Maybe we can be a little wholesome in the chat. If you guys want to cheer on Neku, so he can actually fix whatever's going on with him. Maybe give him a little I believe in you, or maybe a let's go, Neku. You can do it. Oh. I think they're both on. Neku, it's working on the screen. I don't know what you're having trouble with. I can see both screens. Neku actually did it. It's because you believed in him, chat. Look at you guys. I see movement. This might last like 5 minutes. Well, gonna be honest, wasn't ready to stall for time for like 10 minutes. But hey, here we are. It's funny because the first practice round actually went better than this because everything worked properly for the most part. Oh, what? They're just starting now? What? Well, here we go. I guess we're starting. We got 20 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and start working, everybody. Artists, Get to work. Hopefully this lasts long enough. Otherwise, this will be real embarrassing. All right, boys. Now that my job is almost over, I don't have to stall for time anymore. But now here's the hard part of the job. We got 20 minutes to talk about art that's going on the screen and being processed, created, and made, just like cheese in the dairy factory. And unlike cheese, it's not consumable, but hey, it's still pretty to look at, and I was... Neku, it's telling you that they want to hear you speak. Everyone in the chat is ready to hear your deformed tongue and mouth speak. I've been waiting for it ever since you were born, and I'm still waiting to hear you speak to this day. A vocal judge is better than no judge at all. I remember in the last Twitch art battle, the first practice round, we had Eskimo Girl hosting for the entire thing. I was not the commentator in the first part. It was all Eski, and it was probably some of the best commentary that I've ever heard in my entire life. You never knew that Eski's voice would be so hot, but I mean, hey, it was pretty good. And if you guys want to check that out, the video is still there so you guys can look at it and rewatch the first Twitch art battle. The theme is Autumn Unknown, and I think that Kringle is going for some kind of alien in the Autumn Festival. I don't know, but it looks kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging it. Rel, on the other hand, is taking the shit wipe approach and making it look like my bathroom when I was 10 years old. That's right, 10 years old, folks. I was a disgusting piece of shit. But, you know, we all get there at some point in my life. Maybe it'll happen to you when you're 40. Maybe it'll happen to you when you're 50. At some point in your life, you're going to be rubbing shit in the walls and be pretty. Now, if you imagine that this was some kind of like therapist office, and tell me what shapes that you see in both of the contestants' art. Because right now, I'm seeing like a broom that's come to life in Kringles. And with Rel, I see my depression-filled nightmares whenever I go to bed. So, I'd say both of them are winning pieces at the moment. I swear to you, Eski was the real host for the last Twitch art battle, alright? It was not me. I don't know how many times I have to tell you people. Stop sending me angry emails. I have never hosted for this. This is the first time I've ever done it. It was all Eski in the last one. They're both actually... Well, anything that we draw is really a sleep paralysis. Ah, Rel, proving to be a real artist and making me look like an idiot, has now made it turn into trees, which is beautiful in fact. I can start to see the form processing in my head, and it's looking pretty darn well. On the other hand, the bodily shapes that are coming from Kringle are looking very, 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 very good. I'd say it's pretty close, pretty evenly matched so far. And I'd also say that I would never be able to get to this level of artistic improvement in my entire life. But on the good side of this, at least I can host and I don't have to participate in a very pressure-filled 20-minute battle. Booze, I'm going to have to take you up on that offer. My email is open. Neku is talking on the Twitch Art Battles account and just being super informal, and it's making it, I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh trying to think of this as a very professional environment, and Neku is literally just using the account that we stream on to talk to people. That's our producer, everybody. Round of applause. Good job. You're doing great. Incredibly professional environment. Not that I already talked about dicks or anything. That kind of ruined it. But you get most of it. Ooh, I'm actually starting to see everything come together with this on Kringle's side, and it's looking pretty interesting. From what I see, from what I'm gathering with my eyeballs, It seems to be some kind of scarecrow-ish human. I don't know. It looks like a Halloween costume, but I think that's pretty damn hot, if you ask me. Maybe because my kinks are weirder than yours, but also it could just be because I know a good piece of art when I see one. And speaking of good pieces of art, let's look back at Rel and see how they're coming along with their foresty idea. Now, before this battle even started, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even know what autumn looks like. I don't go outside. Little did you know, I have been trapped inside my house for most of my life. Now, seeing this come together, I didn't know trees that were actually ever orange. I thought they were all green. So this has already been an enlightening experience for me. Twitch art battles, folks. They'll teach you something you never knew. Make sure to watch, follow, and stay tuned for more. The information that you'll get here is probably way better than anything that you'll ever get in college. Honestly, instead of paying thousands of dollars for your tuition, instead, why don't you pay thousands of dollars to Twitch art battles? For those of you joining in and don't know what Twitch Art Battles is, let's give a little rundown once again. Twitch Art Battles is an artistic battle between two different artists where they go head to head using a double theme structure of a battle. Both themes are random and then they're mixed together. So you can see we have the theme of autumn and unknown. So both artists are working to create something that matches their theme closely and bestly. The chat and Joel should have been on the picnic together. Hey, I wouldn't be not down for that as long as somebody brings the food and I don't have to pay. I'm actually homeless and have no money to my name. So if you want to feed me and maybe let me out of my cage that I live in, I would appreciate it. Artists, you're getting close to the 10-minute mark on the stream. Originally, you'd only have 10 minutes, so you should be lucky that you're even getting this far. Hopefully, that gives you a little bit of incentive and pressure to start working faster. Apparently, we're doing a poll now, so let the viewers choose who the winner is. Let's hope that there isn't any bias. Everyone in the poll, vote for me. Make sure that I win. The host is the real winner here. The artists are just for background, honestly. My producer is now telling me in the chat out loud to everybody that the host is a fool. And I don't appreciate that. In fact, I'll let you know that the host, or not the host, the producer of the show, Necro, was about to start this whole thing without even a judge to judge any of the performances. So, call out to call out. Don't start shit, mister. I always insult myself just by living, Blair. There's no point in calling me out on that one. Artists, you're getting closer to the 10-minute mark. 30 seconds to the 10-minute mark. All right, now 30 seconds overall. Honestly, you should just go faster. Just pretend that you're on there's a timer bomb ticking behind you. The faster you get the art done, the better that you'll win. Trust me, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to make you feel as pressured as possible so you work faster. I'm just like a boss in a shitty company, except instead of yelling at you, I'm gently guiding you, maybe giving you a reach around, trying to get you to work faster. Ignore the second part. That's sexual harassment. But you get the idea. Fair enough, you should be working faster. The more I make every time a friend of mine comes on this to be a contestant, I'll just make them hate me. It's like playing Mario Party with your best friends, or ex-best friends after the game is over. Some of you may die in a game of Mario Party. And remember, folks, if you'd like to see more of this, be sure to follow and let us know what you think would be good. If you have any ideas for the show, you could also let Neku know by shouting out Neku in his own streams, or maybe even spamming his DMs with a bunch of different ways of how to improve the show. And now I'm being told that I have to read the chat too. This was not a part of the plan. Originally, I thought I wasn't even supposed to read the chat. So I guess I'm doing this now. Hello, everybody. Now I have chat open. Hello, how you doing? Going back to the art here, I see that Rel is finally getting the piece a little bit closer to being completed. I can see that the general idea is being added in a little bit more, which is looking fairly well. Again, I've never seen Autumn before in my entire life, but I assume this is what Autumn looks like. Alongside with Crinkle doing a fairly good job at making their piece very conform to the theme. Then again, it also is fairly easy, since they started off with the line art, to post the character and pose everything in a giant illustration. Well, Rel is going to start off with the background of the illustration and slowly conform it to the theme, which is also two different valid ways. I don't know how well one would work for a timed competition, but they seem to both know. I'll get out of your ear. All right, first thing I read in the chat was Daddy Joel. Therefore, I don't want to read the chat anymore. Goodbye, chat. Artists, you're getting closer and closer down to the time limit. You have 7 minutes, 45 seconds left. Now, I'm actually really enjoying. This is one of the best things about Twitch art battles, is seeing two artists go head to head in a very timed competition. It's really interesting to see how people work under pressure and even under stress in some instances. There's no winning. There's no point in winning this. You don't get anything, but you get bragging rights, and those are the best kinds of prizes and rewards. As Neku has said in the chat, he's surprised that everything is working. I'm not. I'm sure that something's going to mess up by the end of this. And if it's not me, it's definitely going to be something with technical issues. As always, producer jinxes his own show and lets everything fall to ruin. Again, this is our second practice round. We actually did another first practice round a while back. If you guys would like to see who won the first practice round, why don't you go check out the VOD and rewatch it. It's only 10, 20 minutes-ish. It's not that long, and hopefully you'll enjoy it just as you are enjoying this now. And if you're not enjoying this now, then I don't know what to tell you. All right? We work hard. We do our jobs. I don't get paid for this, but I still work on it. I'm doing my best. You should be able to see the VOD. If you click on the videos tab, it should be there. It's either that or a clip, and I'm sure one or the other is on. Or Neku didn't put on VODs, and that would be very embarrassing. We've just been informed that Aura is going to give $1 to whoever wins. So if that doesn't incentivize you, I don't know what will, artists. That $1 will be able to buy you anything on the menu. That is the Foxy Joel menu. Whoever wins this, I'll meet you after the class. Let's have we'll have a good time for that $1. I would never lie to you, chat. I am sure there is indeed a VOD. And if it's not, then it's the Necro who's lying to you, and not me. I've just been informed that our producer is complaining about judging and running everything at the same time, when in fact, judging is the only thing you have to do at the end of the 20 minutes. You're not judging while it's going on. I've also been informed that our other judge has not slept in 14 weeks because they're trying to become a partner on Twitch. Whatever that means, I don't know. I've never even heard of Twitch before in my entire life. Artists, you're coming down really close to the time limit. You have 4 minutes left to complete your piece and make it fit to the theme. Remember, your theme is Autumn Unknown. So hopefully you're getting both of those in. It's looking pretty completed. Kringle has decided to go with some color in their piece, making it look more and more like a lovely, creepy autumn festival. And maybe some participant of that is just found a dead body. Probably my dead body. That's me, 4 years in the future. Honestly, I don't even think I'll be able to last those 4 years. I'll probably die within the next week. But we're going at our very best. Everyone in life is trying to live. Wow, that just reminded me of the inevitability before I die. I also flubbed up the word, so I might as well just die even faster. Rel, on the other hand, going with a more in background piece, more of an environmental piece, and it's looking pretty fairly well done. It seems like they're going to start adding the unknown in a little bit late into the actual competition, but so far for autumn, it fits the theme completely perfectly, and I'm really enjoying it. Both artists have got something good going on here, so hopefully it'll be a little bit harder to judge this time. Producer, you can't judge me heavily. I'm doing the very best that I have. You're not the one talking for 20 minutes. You click buttons. You stay in that background. You stay in that producer room, all right? I would never insult anybody. Besides maybe you. But I would never insult the actual artists. They're doing the hard work. Are you kidding me? They have to draw with 20 minutes on time? I don't get anything done without at least 7 hours of time. Now, give me a 7-hour art battle and then I'll be sure to win. Not really, but we're going for it. Oh, guys, look, our mysterious producer just decided has gone away, and now Neku shows up. Whoa! It's almost like Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana. One of them is Batman, and one of them isn't. That's crazy. Artists, you have 2 minutes left to complete your piece. I just realized that we never actually touched upon the quotations by the artists. I want to clearly look at this real quick. Rel's quotation is, "I can only draw high school girls." And if I haven't found a more relatable thing for any artist on the Twitch art battle community, it's that. Rel, on the other hand, with Dumb Boo doing our best, and I can appreciate that because Boo is in fact the sexiest of the Mario characters. You ever see that long tongue? Now that is something that is not child-friendly, and I am very much a fan of it. Not the child-friendly part of it. I'm very much a fan of the tongue with me. It's different. I'm legal. It's okay. Don't worry about the child part of it. Artists, you have 1 minute left to complete your piece. And chat, if you'd like, we have a straw poll running in the chat if you'd like to see or vote on who you'd like to win based on their art alone, not on your personal bias of who you prefer as a human being. Go based on the art. Don't be a bad person. It seems that Kringle has finished their piece and is leaving it at that. With 40 seconds left to go, Rel is now adding up all of the final touches to their piece. Rel going for the environmental piece, while Kringle goes for more of a illustration sort of piece. There's high school girls in the mist. This is why I don't read chat. I don't want to laugh randomly in the middle of it. Artists, you got 10 seconds left. 10, 9. I'm probably off by a bit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, stop. No more drawing. Finish up what you have. You're done. It's time for the judging to begin. All right. Now, remember, guys, you still have the ability to vote in the straw poll that was posted in the chat. Go ahead and let everyone what you think. Let everyone know what you think by voting. Now, can we get our judges in once everyone is done voting in the straw poll? AKA the producer Neku. Stop producing. Time for judging. Post the straw poll to your Twitter. You know what? Even better than posting a straw poll to your Twitter, why not just follow Twitch Art Battles on Twitch? That way you can stay tuned for more epic art battles going on ahead in the future. Maybe one day we'll stop calling everything a practice run and get done to an actual real first round of business. Probably never. It's probably always going to be practice round. But hey, we're doing our best, and hopefully you still are able to enjoy what we're doing. As well as if you don't want to follow, you can maybe at least host or even possibly promote Twitch Art Battles to your friends. We get more participants, we get more viewers, and the better our quality of the show will go up sooner or later. Hopefully, as long as we have the people to watch, we'll still be able to produce this. And now, this is a real round, because apparently our prize pool is up to $2 instead of $1. That's amazing! You know what you could buy with $2? Probably me! My crack cocaine addiction is getting higher, and those $2 are definitely necessary. Now, as we wait for the judges to decide, well, judge, I don't know why I said two. Some of us are busy. Now, while we wait for our producer, aka the judge, to decide on who wins, let us hope that we'll be able to complete this sooner next time. I swear, when we were starting this out, it wasn't my fault they were taking a long time. I was just making sure everything was ready. How much for a kiss, Joel? That's free, baby. All right, now let's see what the judges think. Raul did an interesting job. You can clearly see the concept, and it reads well, but you can't tell much of a story. Pretty efficient, though. This is the judge's time to talk. That's why it's silent. It's not me. We're waiting for the judge to get their shit together. I mean, we're waiting for the judge to calmly and efficiently judge everyone to the best of their ability without making it sound like they hate them. Which is clearly something hard for Naku, since the man hates literally everybody. Didn't the judge get 20 minutes too? If only I could pin messages in the Twitch chat. The stress that Neku must be feeling. Probably really enjoyable to see him. Now, while we're waiting for the judge to get their acquisitions out, why don't we check out on the straw poll to see who is getting the votes and who isn't. Well, we both can say clearly that both artists have done a wonderful job in portraying their theme and getting out art within 20 minutes. There's no hard feelings on who won, and both artists must then look at each other in the eyes, staringly and lovingly, and then maybe give each other a little hug or maybe a handshake. I'm not going to ask you to do anything too bad because that's sexual harassment, and human resources would not like that from me. So, blue or red? Wow, not even going to put the artist's name in the straw poll. Oh, well, let's see who is winning. I'm not even going to vote. Let's just see the results. All right, well, that is surprising, but, well, all right. Seems the audience is overwhelmingly going for one person. Kringle did a great job with everything. Really, there's a lot of story. You can see what the scene is about, and the unknown theme is conveyed well, though Autumn is a bit lacking, I guess. Ban the competitors can influence the audience. There's no banning to be done, unfortunately. Now, let's see the score. With the blue on a 3 for idea, 3 for creativity, 3 for efficiency, 2 for storytelling, 5 for readability. Red in the slightest of leads with a 4 for idea, 3 for creativity, 4 for efficiency, and 4 for storytelling. With that being said, adding up all of the math that I can't do because I'm an idiot, I'm just going to assume that red won because the numbers are bigger. So, congratulations to red. Enjoy. I don't remember who red was, going to be honest with you, because the names are not up there. So, going back to the audience vote versus the competitor judge vote, let's see who was in between there. I believe that Rel was blue and Kringle was red. But the audience vote was overwhelmingly blue. And the judge vote was overwhelmingly red. So we can see who won based on that. So, Rel won the audience over, while Kringle won the judge over. Congratulations to Kringle winning by the 11-point lead, because I have no idea how to count. I'm just going to assume that that's the number that went there. Hopefully that I was right. I still don't know how to do math. Scuffed toast. Dude, I appreciate it. Congratulations, Kringle. Enjoy your $2 prize reward that's apparently by the audience that we didn't know how that worked out. But, I mean, you still won, so congrats. Rel, you did a great job as a competitor this week. Unfortunately, you weren't able to win, but you did win over the audience, so hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this practice round of Twitch Art Battles. I'm not allowed to call it a round, or else the producer's going to shoot me. But, hey, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we'll be able to see you again next time. Remember to follow if you enjoyed Twitch Art Battles, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check out both of the artists and the host if you'd like to see us all, as well as the producer. Necro Art is the producer of the show. The host is Foxy Joel. The artists are Rel and Kringle, so if you'd like to check them all out, feel free to go for it. And I guess we're going to raid somebody, so let's raid anybody who's online, and maybe let's give them a nice host, and maybe a nice Twitch Art Battles welcome. Esky, you stay out of this. We have 29 viewers. Hey, that's better than last time. All right. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your nights, and thank you for watching us.